Welcome back, distance learners. Today is Thursday, April 30th, the last day of April. There's only 25 school days left for you as a fourth grader. That is, if you are a fourth grader right now. It's Unit 1, Standard 4OA1, Interpret a multiplication equation as a comparison. Remember, getting that Google Classroom seems like you're going to be using that all the way up to high school, most likely, or even up to college. Okay. What was awesome last night, I looked at the Imagine Learning Reading Report. Kids who are doing it at least once, twice a day, their scores are skyrocketing. Thank you. We read 30 articles on Achieve 3000. We are approaching to being the top class in the school, so I love it. Keep reading those articles. Of course, always read books that you enjoy reading. You can go to Epic, you can go to Storyline Online, and then always go to the Google Classroom. Remember, you have Miss H. Check out her assignments. Math to do. I like how Jonathan, Matthew, Jacob, Isabella, they're all going on to Imagine Math. Remember, Imagine Math is dynamite. It's very visual, guides you through the process. There's a free online tutor. Enough with that. There are 2 problems left for Unit 1, then Unit 1 is done. Are there other ways to review math problems? Of course. But these are very specific to help guide you solve this type of problem. All right, here we go. Number 24. Lauren's dad is 60 years old. So let's write down right away, what do I know? Okay. Anytime you see a word problem, yes, there are different strategies known as cubes that your teachers use. Okay. And that works. For instance, the C is circle the numbers. All right. There's only 2 numbers there. All right. Circle the numbers. U is, you underline keywords. B is you put a box around what the question is asking. And then E, you eliminate stuff that's not necessarily important, okay? But remember, equation is important, all right? Now, I like this strategy at times, and other times I don't, okay? So if you have a teacher who uses it, use it all the time. If not, I just really like pulling out information as I solve a word problem, okay? And what do I mean by that? So here's what I know. Step number 1. Lauren's dad is 60 years old. So dad equals 60 years old, okay? Step number 2, so that's where I got that information from. I got it from right there. All right, step number 2, that is 6 times as old as Lauren. Okay. So how would we write that? 6 times as old as Lauren. All right, so Lauren equals question mark. Okay. But I know that 6 times is equal to 6 times something. All right. Now, what equation can be used to determine Lauren's age? All right. So we know that this is times, so we are multiplying right away. Okay. So since we are multiplying, we are not subtracting. We are not adding. And then, the ending part of cubes is just to the E and the S, so is just to think, does this really make sense? So what the question is asking when we put a box around it, this is by far the most important part of the process. In fact, some teachers and students, they start right away with the question because we could do a number of different things with this information. And that's a good approach too. So let's focus on that. What equation can be used to determine Lauren's age? So we need to find Lauren's age. Now, just by this, if we took 60 times 6, that's saying she's 360 years old. How would that make any sense? If the dad is 60 and then Lauren is 360, that makes no sense. So that's when I do like the last couple parts. Just think about it logically, okay? Regardless of setting up the equation in the correct order. Logically, there's no way she's 360 years old. There's just no way, okay? So by common sense, I would get rid of that. Now this one would say 6 times what, which is what we were setting up right here. 6 times what equals 60. Now, you could just substitute 6 times 1, okay? But I know you guys have practiced your multiples of 10. I know that 6 times 10, I just add that 0, is 60. So I put 10 in there. So how old is Lauren? Lauren is 10 years old. Lauren is 10 years old. Okay? Now let's go back and just think about that logically. Okay? Lauren's dad is 60. That is 6 times as old as Lauren. So for dad's 60 and Lauren's 10, I know that 10 times 6 is 60. That's the same as her dad. Okay? So when you were seeing this equation, sometimes kids get confused because they could also write it this way. Okay? And either way, if you switch it around, it's going to be fine. The most important part is you know that you're not adding because you're multiplying. You know that you're not subtracting because you're multiplying. All right? And you know that you're not taking 60 times 6 because she's not 360. Okay? Now, I took a lot longer on this one because I introduced this, again, when you go to 5th, 6th grade, your teachers might use this a lot. I use it here and there. I just find if you think about the problem logically and pull out the information, it's very similar to that approach too. Okay? Study, do you imagine math? Take time, go play outside. Of course, be safe and have your mask on and think about social distancing. But make sure that you're active to work your mind. It's just as important being physically active as solving math problems or reading a book. Okay? And make sure that you're eating really healthy food. Okay? Salads, apples, oranges, your fruits and your veggies. Okay? All right. Have fun. Have a good day. Happy Thursday. Happy last day of April. Bye-bye.